Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm Ross.
I'm Ross.
And today we're going to bring you a 2,000 point battle report, Tempest of War. I'll be using Adeptus Custodes.
And I'll be using Death Guard.
So Ross, yes there is two of us, is another fellow Scottish war gamer with your own channel. If you'd like to tell us just a wee bit about what the channel's name is, the forces you use and the general content you do.
Yeah, so it's the Wardrum Batreps, and we're on YouTube. We do 40k battle reports, we do Battletech, we're going to start doing Legion, and maybe a little D&D kind of like campaign. The armies 40k wise are Ultramarines, Death Guards, Tyranids, Chaos Knights, Imperial Guards, you know, various armies.
David's not going to like those Ultramarines.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. Yeah, even you know that. That's not a good score. Let's draw the cards to determine the mission.
So today my 1985 points of Death Guard, running a Supreme Command detachment and a Spearhead detachment with 9 CPs to start with. We've got my Warlord who is Mortarion, whose psychic powers are Curse of the Leper and Miasma of Pestilence, and he is running the Ferric Blight Warlord trait. We've got my Death Guard Demon Prince, who is running the psychic power Plague Wind, and is armed with a Hellforged sword and a Mephilic Talon. Got a squad of Plague Marines. We have got a Plague Spear and a Blight Launcher in that group. We've got 2 Hellbrutes, one Hellbrute with Plasma and Hammer, and one Hellbrute with Plasma and Fists. We've got a floated Bloat Drone with Plague Spitters. We've got 3 Mephitic Blight Haulers. We've got 3 Plague Burst Crawlers, 2 with Entropy Cannons, and 1 with Plague Spitters.
Here's my 2,000 points of Adeptus Custodes. I'll be Dread Host for this one, and I am in a battalion detachment, so I will have 12 command points to use, plus 1 from Trajan. So to go over my pre-game stratagems, I will be from Golden Light They Come ×2, Emperor's Heroes ×2, Eternal Penitent ×1, and Victor of the Blood Games ×1 as well. Now for my leaders, I will have Captain General Trajan Valoris himself with his Watcher's Axe and Miscordia. His Warlord traits are Champion of the Imperium and Master of the Martial Strategy. We then also have a Shield Captain on Dawn Eagle Jetbike. Warlord traits will be Superior Creation and All-Seeing Annihilator, that's from Victor of the Blood Games. His Captain Commander trait will be Tip of the Spear, and we also have Inceptor Lance and Salvo Launcher on him. Then we have a Shield Captain in Hilarious Terminator Armour. It's not the model for it, but it is that very cool one from Forge World that I absolutely love, so I don't think anyone will complain about that. It's a Relic of Terror he's got, which is the Praetorian Plate. Warlord trait will be the Radiant Mantle. Captain Commander trait will be Unstoppable Destroyer, and he is armed with Ballistus Grenade Launcher and a Castellan Axe. For troops we have 3 Sagittarian Guards with Adrastus Bolt Calvers and Miscordias. We have 1 unit of Custodian Guard with 2 Custodian Spears, 1 Sentinel Blade, 1 Shield and 3 Miscordias. Another unit almost just the exact same, 3 Custodian Guard, 2 Guardian Spears, 1 Sentinel Blade, 1 Shield and 3 Miscordias. For elites we have a Mighty Contemptor Aculus Dreadnought with Aculus Dreadspear and 2 Lastrum Storm Bolters. I then have a bunch of Hilarious Custodians. Now there's 1 unit of 2 of them that have Custodian Axes and Ballistus Grenade Launchers and Miscordias. Then I have 1, 2, 3 of them as single units, and they're going to be all armed with Castellan Axe, Ballistus Grenade Launcher and Miscordias. I have a Vexillus Praetor in Terminator Armour with Castellan Axe, Vexilla Magnifica and a Miscordia. And then I have 3 Vertus Praetors with Inceptor Lances and Salvo Launchers and Miscordias, and another 3 Vertus Praetors with Inceptor Lances, Salvo Launchers and Miscordias. That's my 2,000 points of Dread Host Custodians. Set up the game, we have our 3 decks for Tempest of War. This one is our deployment type, this is the mission twist, and this will be our primary objective. So starting off this, we have our deployment type, Hammer and Anvil, so that is the short edge to short edge, which is fine. For twist, we have hidden supplies. In this mission, the player must set up 1 additional objective marker, so we're going to be playing with 6 objective markers rather than 5. And finally we have direct assault. So how this works, and I'm going to read it from the card because I don't know them all by heart yet. In the second, third and fourth battle rounds, at the end of each player's command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 4 victory points for each of the following: 1 objective marker, 2 objective markers, and more than the opponent. In the 5th turn, this does change as well. In every battle round, at the end of each player's turn, the player whose turn it is scores 2 victory points if they satisfy one of the following conditions, or 3 if they satisfy both. They control at least 1 objective marker that they did not control at the start of their turn. They destroy at least 1 enemy unit that was in range of an objective marker at their turn. So you've kind of got your standard stuff, but that's really interesting for the other primary objective, where we've got to think about the objective markers we don't currently control and try and get them, and also destroy opponents' units that are on objective markers. So certainly for combat armies, that's going to be pretty good. And now the battle map that we are playing on today, going for our desert stuff here with a little bit of industrial. Now, as part of the mission type, we are playing short edge to short edge. Now let's have a look at our deployment and our objective markers. Starting off with the Custodes deployment, I have a unit of guard over here, another unit of guard over here, and Sagittarium guard up at the top. I've then got 2 units of Dawn Eagle jet bikes with my, that should be an hilarious, I think, captain, no, shield banner bearer. And then we've also got our Dawn Eagle jet bike Virtus captain. Everything else is in reserve, so that'll be my Dreadnought, all my Terminators, and Trajan.
Got a squad of Plague Marines up on the tower here. We got the first one of my Plague Burst Crawlers. Got Hellbrute. We've got Malthus the Disemboweled, my Demon Prince. Squad of Mephitic Blight Haulers. My second Plague Burst Crawler, Mortarion. I've got my second Hellbrute and my floating bloat drone and my last Plague Burst Crawler.
Cool. You don't have anything in reserves?
I do not.
Nope, so we're just going to point out the objective markers. Now we did one both in our deployment zones. So we'll start with this side's one, which is the Plague Marines are on it. We then have an objective marker here, objective marker over that side, one in kind of the centre, another objective marker over here, and one in this corner. Due to the mission sort of twist that we drew, there is 6 objective markers in this game. Battle is set, so we're getting ready. Going to roll off our first turn. Would you like to go roll your dice first, Ross?
Okay,
with a 3, and we're going to be rocking. Try again.
Yeah.
I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Okay. It's alright though.
Better 3.
Oh, 5. So I'm going to assume it's going to be Death Guard turn 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I'm going to go with my turn 1. I'm going to try and move everything up a little bit, try and get my Plague Burst Crawlers a little bit closer, move my Mephitic Blight Haulers up, try and focus a little bit of fire on the bikes, try and wheedle them down a little bit because they're the most effective unit.
Sure are.
Try and get Morty up and do a little bit of psychic shenanigans. Maybe, you know, try and get him in close enough that he can turn 1 charge. I don't think he'll be able to, but you know.
24 inches apart in a 2,000 point. If you've got more movement than I thought, I highly doubt this.
Probably not. But yeah, we'll try and get him in and do some damage anyway. But that's the plan for turn 1. I'm going to go and draw my objectives for the turn 1.
We have Ross's first secondary objective card, so he's got his first 3 here. Do you want to reveal them?
Yes, I will.
So first one is Deploy Teleport Homer. How does that work?
1 unit from your army can start to perform this action at the end of the movement phase if it's wholly within your opponent's deployment zone. If this unit is performing this action as infantry or has objective secured ability, the action is completed at the end of the turn, otherwise completed at the start of the next command phase.
So that might be tricky for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be super. You've only got 1 infantry, don't you?
Yeah, and it's all the way back here.
And they're not coming towards me, so that's not going to be done first turn. Do you want to draw your second one?
Yeah, let's see. Bring it down. Series regenerates. Identify a model from your opponent's army on the battlefield with the highest wounds characteristic. If 2 or more models are tied, the opponent selects one of these models. Series regenerates achieved when that unit's destroyed.
So you've got to bring down my most expensive model at the moment. That is going to be, I think, my Dawn Eagle Shield Captain. The one that's not wearing a helmet is just over there. So that is your bring it down character. No, this secondary mission achieved even if the identified model was destroyed and then subsequently resurrected. Is this in my generator? Your opponent must have it from my army. Right, that is either going to be Trajan or the Dreadnought. I will double check which one is the target for that one. Okay, next one.
Number 3, Blood and Guts.
Nice, nice, nice.
Each time an enemy unit is destroyed by melee attack this model, you add 1 to your Blood and Guts tally. The secondary mission is achieved once Blood and Guts tally reaches a certain number, which depends on the battle size as follows. Incursion 2, Strike Force 3. If secondary mission is drawn for your battle size, your opponent has fewer number of units on the battlefield, including those embarked in
Don't think we need to worry about that because I've got enough units there.
Yep.
So that's fine. So teleport, you're not going to achieve that anytime soon. Bring it down. I'm pretty sure that's going to be one of my units in reserve for the army. Going to say the Adeptus Dreadnought, but I'll double check it. Blood and Guts, just get in combat and try and take things out.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. Bring it down is the highest wound amount, and that's definitely going to be my Hilarious Dreadnought. So that is the target for Bring It Down. Before we move on to the movement phase, you've decided to burn, deploy, teleport Homer. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good call. So that's 1 command point down to draw a new card. What are we looking at?
Investigate Site.
Right, do you just want to explain this one?
1 unit from your army can start to perform this action at the end of your movement phase if it's wholly within 6 of the centre of the battlefield. This action is completed at the end of the turn, providing the unit attempting it is still within 6 of the battlefield, centre of the battlefield, and there are no enemy units wholly within 6 of the centre of the battlefield.
So yeah, you've got to get to centre and hope I'm not there. I think, can you achieve that in the first turn? Yes, you can.
Yeah.
So yeah, that might be a good one to go for. Just to declare before we go into our first turns, the Custodes are going to be in their Martial Kata Rendex, and it's going to be, I think, Stance 1, which is if you hit a monstrous vehicle, a monster or a vehicle on a 6, it automatically wins, because let's face it, Ross's army is nearly entirely vehicles and monstrous creatures. Finish up Ross's movement phase. Well, Ross, Death Guard, what did you do?
Everything just sort of shuffled forwards.
Yeah.
One Plague Burst stayed where it was, the rest of them moved up. Plague Marines stayed where they were. The Afflicted Bite Haulers moved up. Morty got as close as he could.
Yep.
But yeah, that's it. That's everything just moved up. Nothing advanced.
You do have some objectives at the moment. I think you've got 1, 2, and I think there's one there. It's underneath it.
Third one
so you do have quite a few objectives as well, even first turn. Not scoring in the first turn really for that, but it does mean certainly going forward you've got a bit of dominance there. Start up your psychic phase. What unit we're starting with? Morty or the Demon Prince?
Demon Prince isn't in range of anyone, so we're just going to go with Morty, and he's going to be casting Smite into the unit of bikes.
Yeah, I'd probably say that one's the closest one.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
Cool.
So, 6. And he fails.
No.
I'm going to CP reroll.
You're going to do that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Get it on the 5.
So you get it on the 5. I've got no way to stop you. How many do you cause? 3. I do ignore them on 6s because I didn't go Emperor's Chosen. People are going to go, you should have gone Emperor's Chosen. Yeah, but I like my reroll charges. Okay, so that will be 3 going through. That was a 5, so 3 mortal wounds.
Excellent, that's me for Psychic. Actually, not done for Psychic. I'm going to cast Miasma Pestilence on Morty.
Coolio.
Needing a 6. Getting it.
Got it. I don't think I can stop it, so that will be Miasma on Morty.
My Afflicted Blight Haulers are going to shoot at the unit that were smited. So I'm going to start with the Meltas. Hitting on 4s.
So 4s, I am going to activate Arcane Genetic Alchemy on them though. Basically means you're not going to wound on 1, 2s and 3s, bringing me down to 5 command points because I spent so many before the start of the game.
Yeah. Alright, so that's basically, they would be 3s, but -1 hit, so 4s, and then wounded on 4s as well. So we got 2.
Oh, yeah, it's -1 to hit because of the banner in the back there.
Yep. Strength 8, wounded on 4s. Yeah. We got 1 through.
1 through, I will use more dice. 4 up and ball. I'm going to allow it because there's one guy with 1 wound.
We're not within melee range, so it's just a D6.
It's D6. I mean, whatever you draw, he's gone.
Yep, so it kills 1. We got the rockets now.
Rockets, go
and
for
the
it.
crack variant, again hitting on 4s. Nothing.
Oh, that banner page.
That banner,
well.
yep. That's my Afflicted by Horror stun shooting. Going to go with the Playburst Crawler into that squad we've already damaged.
Okay.
We'll start with the entropy cannons.
Yep.
So hitting on 4 still because they're -1 to hit. That's neither. Oh, that's annoying.
That -1 is paying off. It's
Yeah.
basically the banner gives dense cover. I love it.
Go with the mortar. 3 shots.
Is it D6 shots they get?
D6, yeah.
Oh, right, okay, cool. 4s to hit.
1.
Oh man, your rolls for hit,
Not working
good.
out well, no.
4s to wounds.
4's to wound. It's a wound.
What's AP? -2?
-2, 2 damage.
Cool, so it's going to be -2, 4 up save. Well, my saves on me. Yeah, I'll do it, so it's going to be 2 damage on one of the bikes.
Okay. A heavy slugger now into that unit. On 4s. Get 2 through.
Nice.
It's strength 5, so 5s. 1.
Cool, that is, what's the CP?
-1.
-1, 3 up save. Come on, nail it.
Hey. Going to use Disgusting Force on this Plague Burst Crawler to increase its damage characteristic to 3. I'm going to drop the Plague Burst Mortar onto these guard here.
Cool. Unfortunately, entropy cannon can't really see anything else. Couldn't really see these bikes and was out of range on those bikes, so you'll not be able to fire that this time.
No. So just the D6 shots from the mortar for 4.
Cool.
And on 3s this time.
Yep.
For all of them.
Okay. 3 to wounds.
3s to wounds.
Reroll 1s. Reroll that 1.
For 3, -2. Damage apiece.
-2. So it's 3 of them, yeah?
Yep.
And it is, so it's minus how many, sorry?
2.
-2. So I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to put the first one on the shield. Because it's a 1 up save. Let's bring it to a 3 up. Don't die. Fine. Second 3 up. Fine. 3 up. He is dead and I don't want to reroll it. I'm going to reroll it. So that's me down to like 4. I'll need to, I think Trajan might give me command points as well, but I've used a lot of command points. He's fine.
Well, fair enough. My Hellbrute is going to fire into the bike squad here. It's D3 shots from the plasma for 3 shots.
Cool. It's going to be -1 to hit because of the banner.
Hitting on 4s. 1. The banner is really doing work.
It really is doing wonders. 4 to wounds.
Yep, 4 to wound. For the wound,
Cool.
-3.
-3.
3 damage.
It's going to be 4 pinball. I've used my reroll. It's 3 damage, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Yep, so that's another bite gone.
Plague Burst Crawler over here is going to do its heavy slugger and its mortar into that last remaining bike.
Okay.
So
What
we'll
about the
start-
entropy cannons? They doing the same?
It's not got entropy cannons, that one's got plague spitters.
Oh, right, cool. Okay.
Not in range.
They're not doing anything.
No. So we get the 4 shots from the heavy slugger. Oh, not do
Don't
that.
count drop
Drop
dice.
No.
So it's heavy slugger.
4s.
Cool.
Wounding on 5s. For 1 at -1.
-1. Cool. 3 up save. He's fine. However, we weren't worried about that.
Yeah. Mortar time. For 3 shots. On 4s. For 2.
Oh, that banner is.
It is. Wasn't for that banner, he'd be gone already.
Yeah, he'd be gone. 4s.
Yeah. 1.
Yeah. 1. 4 up save. Fine.
All good. My last remaining unit to fire is my other Hellbrute. He's going to fire the plasma and try and finish off that bike.
Go for it.
D3 shots for 1 shot.
Yep.
Needing a 4.
So you're going to roll a 3.
I rolled a
Oh,
4.
you've got your 4. Okay. Cool.
Now I just need a 4 again. It wouldn't.
Yeah.
No.
No. It's not plague
It's
either.
not a plague, no.
I'm going to burn my secondary mission, investigate site, to draw a new one.
Yeah, I think you actually draw at the start of your turn.
Okay.
But I think you do. So whatever it's going to be is that's what it's going to be. But yeah, they just say you have burnt one of your cards.
Yep. Turn 1 over, yeah, that banner, yeah, that's pretty much the story of turn 1. A lot of 3s rolled when I needed 4s.
I get a lot of abuse for not taking the banner, and now I'm really happy.
You should be. It went really well. It worked out really well for you. Like those bikes would have been, I would have been able to target something else because those bikes would have been dead fairly early on, but the banner worked, and that's why we take models like that. Turn 1, I mean, I wiped out 2 bikes. It takes out some of your attacks from them.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy with that. You know, hopefully turn 2 will go better, and your turn 1 doesn't go that great, but we'll see.
We'll see. I think I've got to be really careful with how I put my bikes. Choose my targets carefully, but we'll see how it goes. Custodes turn 1. So that went actually a bit better than I expected. There was a lot of firepower from the Death Guards, but that Vexilla, that really just, whoa, that was a pain. We only ended up losing 2 bikes, which is pretty okay. Morty's in the centre. I really don't know how I'm going to deal with Mortarion. This is yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to either go all in or call it. And when I've got so much stuff that's damage 2, going to damage 1, I think I'm just going to nix it. I think I just need to cause as much damage as I can in targeted areas. Where that is, I'm not 100% sure yet. First thing though, let's draw my objective markers. Here we are on to the Custodes. What do we have for secondary objectives? We have extend battle lines. I have no idea what this one is. The secondary mission is achieved at the end of your turn if you control the objective marker in your deployment zone and also 1 or more objective markers in no man's land. I'm almost certain I can achieve that if your army has only 1 unit remaining, so that's fine. And I can score that in the first turn, so awesome. Next one is area denial. Now I can't score this one, I know, in turn 1. The secondary mission is achieved if you have 1 or more units from your army wholly within a certain range of the centre of the battlefield, and there are no enemy units within the same range. Can't be the secondary mission can't be achieved first turn. I am not achieving that. That is just not going to happen. And the third one is blood and guts, and that is take out units in combat. And I score once to take out 3 in. I think the blood and guts is combat. Yeah, melee attacks. So I'm going to spend a command point and get rid of area denial because it's no. I really need command points. I've burned through way too many of them. But there's no way I'm going to achieve that. I'm going to keep it and then I can burn my cards at the end of my turn. Finished up my movement for the Custodes and, well, I advanced to get onto this objective because they now score me my point, which is fine, but I advanced with them and got a 1. I advanced with this unit and got a 1 as well, and I'm just not willing to spend a command point to re-roll it. I didn't really mind where they were going, I just needed a bit of midfield, you know, well I say midfields, but moving over to this point. I've moved that 1 Dawn Eagle jet bike. I'm worried this might be death, but to at least threaten down this section. I know that it might be a bit too bold. However, I've got a unit of jet bikes on this side and also my shield captain to go down this flank. There's no way I could really ignore Mortarion without giving up all presence on the battlefield. I'd rather take some stuff out and then try and distract Mortarion, but I'm just not going to be able to outrun him. And over here, the Vexilla just moved on up to the part here to give the Sagittarium Guard a little bit of help. I know they've already got dense cover, but really he's not going to really catch up with these guys. I think it just in the backfield gives me a bit more protection on that objective. On to my shooting phase. So, a lot of debate in this one. I really don't want to target Mortarion. He's -1 to hit, he's toughness 8, etc, etc, etc. But I just feel that in terms of the shooting, originally I was going to go after sort of the Hellbrutes and stuff. And maybe I should, but I think the salvo launcher is my only chance to really do any damage to Mortarion. Even if I can brack him, it'd be really nice. I might regret this. Let's go with the single one here to just get a taster of what will happen. So, salvo launcher against Mortarion. I believe it's going to be 3 sticks, you're -1?
Yes.
3 stick. Whoa. So we've got our hit. Toughness 8.
8, yes.
Maybe 4s to wounds. No more rerolls for them. I wounds minus a bajillion. I think it's D3 plus 3 damage. You've got 4 up
4 up invul, yep. Makes it.
Even if I went for something else, most of your stuff is demon, that would have saved either way. Right, I'm going to go with the Dawn Eagle Jetbike Captain. I'm just going to check some of his special rules because I give like him a million Warlord traits and everything, plus I've got Rindex, so give me 2 seconds. Going to go with the Dawn Eagle Jetbike Captain. I should say his all-seeing annihilator ability is going to go onto these bikes here. Means if they get a 6 to hit, it's an additional hit if it's on a modified roll of a 6, and that goes for the ranged and combat. Right, so for him, I don't think he's got any other bonuses on himself other than Rendex, which means any 6s to hit on a monster or vehicle, which is like your entire army, is automatic wound if I get a 6. So, Mortarion, 1 shot, hit on 3s. We get our hit. Wounding you in 4s. Oh, I should have gone for something else. No, that will not wound. Right, I'm going to bet this is going to go amazing. Going to go with the 3 salvo launchers onto Mortarion. It's going to be 3s to hit, 6s are automatically wound, and they're an additional hit as well. So I want 3 6s here to be amazing. It's going to be 3 reroll 1s because of the shield captain. Don't roll 2s. That's 1 1. I'm going to say that's cocked because I can't put dice on it. So 1 reroll. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, that is a miss. I'm going to actually say this 4. I don't like things being on bases. I'm going to reroll that one for posterity's sake. It's a miss as well. Oh my goodness, I wanted the 6. And it's going to be a forced wound you. I really should have gone for something that wasn't toughness 8. Mistakes were made.
Oh dear.
Just say some people might disagree and go, nah, that 4 was fine. It's just a thing, see when it lands in bases, so rare is it actually going to be flush. I'm saying that reroll and it missed. Ross said he'd actually let me, which is really kind of him. But I did reroll and it super failed. Got the Sagittarium Guard. This is not the army to bring them against. I'm just going to put all the shots into Mortarion. I think it's a bad move, but I don't care. It's going to be 3s to hit. 6s, because you're a monster, are going to be automatic wounds. So I'm going to get loads of 6s. Oh, for goodness me. Right, so I didn't get any 6s. And it's going to be 5s to wound you, your arm strength 5, your toughness 8. I just want to, oh my words! Even if that was against anything else, that would have been a disaster.
Oh dear.
Oh my. Charging time, going to put the bikes into the Hellbrute. Would you like to Overwatch?
I'm not going to Overwatch, no.
I don't think that's a good call either. So I don't know, it's about 5 to 6 inch charge there. We'll roll and see. That's going to be in. I'm going to put this guy into the bloat drones. Do you want Overwatch? Now that one's a tempting offer. You're not flames, but
yeah, I'm gonna
go over. Right, let's get some dice.
Firing in Overwatch into the bike, charging the Mephitic Bite Haulers. We will start with the Meltas. 6 shots, hitting on 6s. We get 1.
Get 1. Cool, cool.
1's all we need. Still wounded on 4. No?
Oh, that's a good question. Give me a second. Had a set check of Arcane Genetic Alchemy. No, only acts for that phase.
Would you like to reuse it?
No, not for 1 model and you're overwatching.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay.
I did. For 1 model and you're not going to kill him. I'm going to regret that if you roll 3. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. That was the Meltas, wasn't it?
It was. I'm going to CP that.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's a no. Said the base. I'm going to make
yeah. Make me reroll. Yeah, that's on the base again.
That's on the base again. There we go. I'm now not regretting having that reroll.
Crack rocket.
Darn base. 6s.
No crack rockets. The bile spurts are D3 shots each.
Cool.
For 7.
Yep. 6s.
None.
No. That's a lot of bad rolls you got out the way, I say. Gonna charge into them. Let's see how we do. Gonna reroll that, but let's face it, we're in.
He's in.
He's in. Moved in these Dawn Eagles on that side as well because I've won avoided Mortarion and they're able to hit the Hellbrute. I am going to charge the Shield Captain into the Plagueburst Crawler. Gonna be a part of me really wants to go now. Go with Plagueburst Crawlers. 10 inch charge. I will get to reroll because of Dreadhost. So 7, not gonna happen. Definitely not gonna happen. Starting into my fight phase, going to start with the bikes in the back. They're going to put all their attacks obviously into the Hellbrute because that's all they can attack. It's going to be 12 attacks into you, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because the Shield Captain, and 6s are automatically wounds because of Vic's, my Martial Kata, and 6s are also an additional hit, but they do not stack, so you don't get the additional hit from. Yeah, you get my rolls on that one. So, 2 reroll 1s, reroll the 1s. So, all but 1 hit, but they're going to be automatic wounds. And that's going to be also 2 additional hits from them as well, so I'll get 1 more dice. On to woundings, got a bunch here. It is, I'm strength 7, toughness 7, but I did charge, which gives me +1 to wounds. It's going to be 3s to wound you. I need lots here. No rerolls of any type, I think. So, got 3 of them. So these 2 were wounds already, so we've got 3, 6, that was a wound. 3, 6, 9, 10. 10 wounds at -3, but only 1 damage because you half loads of my combat stuff.
Okay,
So -3 was a ring to 6 up saves.
6 up saves, yeah.
How many wounds you got?
8.
8, so you need to make 3 of these.
Yes.
3 successes to survive.
Not so much.
No, do you explode?
That's a good question. I do not.
No. This custodian into these. See, part of me thinks this is a mistake because you can still fire in combat, you're okay in combat. I don't know what I was going to do, but I'm hoping for the best on this one. Cool, so 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s because you're -1, aren't you?
Yes.
Yep, for melee attacks. No reroll, so 3s. I don't need your -1s. And then your toughness 7.
Yes.
So it's going to be 3s again because I get +1. No rerolls. Well, here comes that single wound I caused you. I think it's going to be 5 up demon save because it's -3.
No, it's
No,
all right.
have a wound.
Have a wound.
And then bite me back.
My Flooded Bite haulers are 4 attacks each, so it's 12 attacks coming in on the bite.
Yeah, even just say, yeah, he can attack 1 inch within an inch. Go for it. 2 attacks. Hit on 3s?
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah, no more Vixella now. Cool. Strength?
Strength 6.
4 to wins.
4 to wins.
What are we looking at? Ooh! Are they plague weapons?
They are plague
You
weapons.
get to reroll those ones. Oh! 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, what's your AP?
-2, 1 damage apiece.
3, 6. This is why I really hate invul saves. Because that's just my invul save.
Yeah.
So that's, how many was it? 8?
8, yeah.
Yeah, I've got 4 wounds. And this is 4 up. No! I spent a command point to try and save him. I'm going to let him die because I think... but it then forces you next turn to have to shoot him. I think I have to spend the command point and I have to have him survive so that... Because you can't fall
I mean,
back.
it makes sense, but you're very light on command points.
I'm very light in command points. I need to do this. Because otherwise you're just going to spend them to like target one of these units.
I mean, yeah, I am.
4 up. Gotta make 1! Yes, so he's alive with 1 wound. Woo! That is the end of Custodes turn 1. And I don't know how I feel about it. Damage 1 is a real weakness when you're rocking so much damage 2 stuff. We've managed to deal with the Hellbrute, which was fine. But I did put shots into Mortarion and I didn't even scratch him. Not even a slight dent. And then I had to spend a command point to really hold up these bloat drones for a while. But oh my goodness, I mean, I'm not going to survive, but they're going to be deadly. I am going to, so I did get extend battle lines. That'll give me 5 victory points because I have one of the no man land objectives and I've got my own. And then area denial, I'm going to burn so I can get a new card next turn, which means I'm going to draw 2 new cards next turn. And I got 1 point on my blood and guts. In terms of victory points, that'll bring me to 5, 2 Ross's 0, but then again, that was first turn, you can't score primary. And in terms of command points, I think I've got 2 or 3 left. I double check, it's over there. And you've got 7.
Yeah.
As we go into Death Guard, turn 2.
So yeah, turn 1, I feel pretty good about it. I didn't lose a lot, you know. I did a lot of damage to some bikes. That one being alive's kind of annoying, but you know.
I just couldn't let you kill him.
That's fair. I would have liked to have moved up and start like deleting other units, but you know, we'll get there. That bike will die in shooting phase. Mortarion is very close to those shield captain and those bikes. Tactically, it'd probably be better to go for the bikes, but I'm probably going to go like man on man combat for like.
Depends how big your base is. Could you do both?
I probably could do both, but I'll probably just charge the shield captain to keep it fluffy because I'm all with all chaos challenges and stuff like that.
Sure.
I'll probably go for like commander on commander at the moment.
Love it.
And then we'll see where we go with like the shooting. Plague Burst Crawls will probably stay pretty much where they are.
Yep.
And kind of just start picking holes, hopefully. But yeah, I think turn 1 went pretty well for me. I think I came out on top for the most part.
Let's draw your new objectives.
Okie doke.
Should mention changing my martial kata, and I've decided to change to Dictari Stance 2. This is the one that I can turn all my damage 1 stuff, my damage 2 stuff into damage 1, which you have a good job of doing that anyway. And I get +1 attack. So it's really quite good when you're facing things like Death Guard.
So we'll draw my objective card that I...
So it's your new one.
So it's no retreat, no surrender.
How does that work?
This secondary mission is achieved at the end of your opponent's next turn or at the end of the battle, provided all the following statements are true. No unit from your army failed the morale test during the battle round.
Oh, okay.
No unit from your army made a fallback move during the battle round.
Okay.
No unit from your army that started a normal move or advanced move within range of an objective marker at the start of your turn in this battle round ended that move out of range of that objective marker.
So no unit from your army that started a normal move advance within range of objective marker at the start of turn in this battle round ended that move out of range. Wow, so that's a really good one for you. So you just don't want to fail a morale or fall back, and then but it means you've got to stay on some of your objective markers.
Yeah.
What about these ones? Are you happy with the draws? Do you want to burn one, redraw?
I'll probably just keep the way they are, to be honest.
Cool. Sounds
right. So only 2 models really moved in my movement phase. Demon Prince moved up, and Mortarion moved into a position to charge those Dawn Eagles and Shield Captain.
So just one thing to say, if you do end up charging them, I think you will be slightly out of range of that objective marker. You may be in, you may be out.
Yeah.
But, which will mean you can't scorch secondary, but then again, there's some big tasty targets with Mortarion.
Yeah, risk reward,
it's worth it.
Yeah.
Cool, man. We're going Psychic?
We're going to Psychic.
Let's do it.
We'll go for Smite from the Demon Prince into the Biker.
I totally didn't realise this. This is going to be epic if you get this. I can't stop you.
Here's hoping.
Yep, that gets it. D3. I ignore damage on 6s.
Yeah. So for 1, so
right.
It's down to a roll.
Going to be 1 roll here. People are going to go, you should have gone Emperor's Chosen. Yeah, that's situational, I know. 6 to get this. Did I get it?
No.
Can I reroll this? Should I reroll this? Yeah, you can reroll involved saves. It's not just arms. It's saving throws.
Yeah.
As long as it's not. Oh no, that's it's a no wound one. You don't, because it's only saving throws.
No.
I don't think they count. So he's dead.
Aye. Morty's going to go with his Smite first of all on the Dawn Eagle jet bikes.
Yep.
So leading the 6 this time. Getting it.
Nailed it. How much damage?
2.
2. 6s to ignore. Ignore 1, so it's going to be 1s down to 3 wounds.
Yep. And we're going to try and cast Curse of the Leper as well.
Okay, what's that cast on?
It casts on a 6 as well.
Go for it. Have it.
Yep. So
7 dice.
7 dice. If I exceed your toughness, I do a mortal wound.
Yeah, and I'm down toughness due to the aura ability contagion. So 6s.
Yep.
For mortal wounds.
For 2.
2 mortal wounds. I ignore them 6s. No, that is 1 now down to 3 wounds. Sorry, down to 1 wound. You've caused 3.
My Faulted Bloat Drone coming in with his Plague Spitters.
Yep. 2d6 automatic hits.
Automatic hits. For 3.
Oh,
it's not great.
Not great.
But, yeah.
Such is life. It's going to be 3s to wins because you're -1 to my toughness.
Yep.
Rerolled them 1s. Oh no!
No ones, just the 1 through.
1, -1.
-1.
So it's going to be 3 up save. Woo!
So my Plague Burst Crawler over here is going to go with its Heavy Slugger into the Dawn Eagle jet bikes. It's going to fire everything in the Dawn Eagle jet bikes.
Yes.
So 3s. Oh, luck has left me. Nope.
No, it's not
It's
plague
not a
weapon.
plague weapon.
Spitters.
Spitters now.
Right, so yeah, better than 3 this time.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh, it's better than
Better, yeah. It's going to be 3 swings.
3. Yeah.
There we go.
Reroll
Reroll
one. Plague weapon. So yeah, 4.
4, -1.
Yes.
Going to be 3 up saves. 1 fails. That will kill one of the bikes.
Cool. And the mortar coming in as well on the same target for 6 shots.
Ooh, I'm just debating whether to activate Arcane Genetic Alchemy. to hold you back. But then again, you've got Mortarion there, and I think you're going to put more mortars possibly into them as well. I'm going to have to activate it. I should have maybe done it in the last one, but I'm going to do it now. So Arcane Genetic Alchemy, 1 command point. I'm down to I think 2, give or take.
Wounded on 4s.
Wounded on 4s. You got to roll your hits first.
Yep. Roll hits. Only hit twice.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take that. It's better than yeah, loads.
4s.
Oh no. Both of them -2. So
-2,
4 up invul.
Passable.
Nailed it.
And that's it for the Plague Burst. This Plague Burst Crawler is going to fire its mortar over into this guard over here. It's going to pop its stratagem to give it extra damage.
Yep.
And everything else it's got is going to go into the remaining Donegal jet bikes over there.
Sweet. Right.
So we'll start with the entropy cannons.
Yes.
Into these Donegal jet bikes.
Yes, I'm going to probably regret spending. No, it's going to be fine. Okay.
1 hit.
Cool. Forced wounds because Arcane
4
Genetic.
wounds, yeah.
Oh,
It
it
fails to
failed
wounds.
for itself. My goodness.
Heavy Slugger.
Right.
3 hits.
Yep.
Wounded on 5s. 1 wound at -1.
Next one, 3 up save. All good.
Then Plague Bursts. Number of shots on a
D6.
Plague Burst. For 1.
Oh.
And it hits.
Yeah. 3 wounds.
It wounds.
So it's
-2, 3 damage.
But I'll put it on the shield, so that becomes 1 up save. This is going to be 3 up save. Can we roll this if he dies? No.
Oh.
We're all good.
So the Mephitic Blight Haulers are put themselves in a nice position. So they're going to split fire. They're going to fire all their meltas into the Donegal jet bikes over here.
Yep.
And their crack rockets are going to go over into this guard over here.
Love it.
So the 6 melta shots. We'll have to roll these.
Oh, it's 6, isn't it?
We'll have to roll these separately because 2 of them are melta range, 2 of them are not.
Right, okay, so do your...
The 4 shots in melta range.
Yeah, it's going to be 3 step.
3s to hit. Failing 2.
They really need the core keywords. I mean, I know they're not near Mortarion Demon Prince, but they've been so helpful.
No, they really do. Wounded on 4s.
Oh,
Not plagues, so no.
You got 2 more shots?
Yeah, 2 more meltas. 1 hit.
Yeah, 4s. It's going to be... Oh.
Guess 1 through.
4 up save. I can't re-roll it. How much damage is it? This is
D6.
not in melt, is it?
It's not in melta range, but it's D6.
D6. Need a 4.
4.
Oh, and that's 1 wiped out.
And the crack rockets going into the guards.
Yep.
Oh boy, I wish I'd put them into the bikes now.
Ah, no.
They wouldn't have hit anyway, it's fine.
It would have wounded, but now they did.
Yeah.
So that is going to obviously take on the shield. So it's going to bring him to a 3 up save. Don't roll 1 or 2. Oh, that's the shield gone. Wait, no, D6 damage.
D6 damage.
3 and above, he's gone.
That's a 1.
It's a 1, so do you want to spend a command point and re-roll that?
Yeah, we may as well try.
You can re-roll the damage, so 3 plus, he's gone.
Nope.
Oh no, not today.
Mr. Hellbrute here is going to take a CP for Fire Frenzy, adding 1 to his hit and wound rolls, and he's going to fire into these guard over here.
Okay.
So we need number of shots, D3 for 2.
Cool. Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s.
Nailed it.
And wounding on 2s.
Yeah, because you get +1 hit, +1 wound.
Both wounds.
Both wound. I don't think you actually needed that. I think you got like over 3s every time. Like,
Yeah.
but it was, it does the job. So that's 2 wounds -3. Even if I put it on the shield, it's 4 because 2 to 3 to 4. Still a 4 up invul save even with shield. So I'm going to take it on spears now. And that means I have to keep on spears until they're dead, due to the new, due to 9th edition rules. So 4 up invul. He's going down.
This Plague Burst Crawler is going to put its Heavy Slugger over into the guard over here, and everything else is going to go into that last remaining Donegal jet bike.
Do it. Is the Heavy Slugger in range? Is 40 inches?
36.
36?
Yeah.
You should be in range.
Yeah, I think
We'll do the Donegal first, because I think you're definitely in range for that one.
Okay, we'll start with the entropy cannons then.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s. Wounded on 4s because of Arcane Genetic Alchemy.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. I can reroll this.
-4.
4 up invul, don't fail both. Or pass both.
Well, you passed
Well,
both.
there we go.
You got the mortar.
Yep. This is into the bike as well.
For 2 shots.
Both hitting.
4s.
You get a reroll that 'cause it's
Reroll, yeah.
plague. Both wounding.
-2.
-2 for pinball. It's down to 2 wounds remaining.
Heavy slugger into the card over here. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Strength 5, toughness 5, so 4s.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Minus.
-1.
Go for it! I put it on the spears before, and I believe I have to keep it on the spears until those options are dead. I think in 8th edition you could switch between them in the model, but I don't think you can do that anymore. So that will be a wound. No, it's -1.
-1, yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He didn't do anything. It's fine.
So we're going to go with Morty, Fire and Lantern into the Donegal jet bike.
Cool. Right. So just to clear, Morty was your target. But don't think we said this on camera. Your target for your
Lord
complete
of the Death
rerolls,
Guard, yeah.
because you've got no core units like this army. So he gets to reroll his hits. So 2 reroll ones.
2 reroll ones.
Genetic alchemy. So you've got 4s. It's not a plague weapon, is it?
No. No.
Well, that won't do it.
I've already used a CP. So
Yeah.
Nope. My Demon Prince is going to try a long bomb charge into these guards.
Okay, 11-inch charge. Get this one.
1-inch charge. Not so
No,
much.
that's not what you need.
I'm not going to CP it.
Nah, I don't think so. Can you do a hypothetical for me? Just
Yeah.
Sometimes I do love a hypothetical just to see if you would have got it. No
I wouldn't,
chance.
so it's
No.
fine. So Mortarion is going to
double
charge
one.
the Shield Captain.
Yeah, Shield Captain's going big money. Yeah, he's in. Do you want to put the like you've got the Plague Burst Crawl and Photo Bloat drones?
I think I'll try the bloat drone.
Yeah, so that's going to be about a 4-inch charge, give or take. That'll definitely get you in.
So Morty's got his 7 attacks, his big strikes coming in against the Shield Captain.
Okay, 7 attacks. You are the choice of your rerolls. So what's this going to be? 2s to hit, rerolling 1s.
Yep.
2s to wound, rerolling 1s.
Reroll those ones.
Tasty, yep.
And then
2s to wound.
2s to wound, rerolling 1s.
Because the plague weapon. Oh, would you look at that? How many wounds? 7?
7.
3, 6, 7. I am 4 pinball. So made 3 of them, failed 4. I'm not going to reroll this because I'm thick he's dead. I do have 5 up ignored damages. So you've got to roll 4 damages. And this is going to be 3 plus D3.
D3 plus 3.
Okay. So that's going to be 4,
8,
13.
13, 19.
Just a minute. So that's going to be 6, 10, 14. This is 2, 14, 3, 14.
19.
19, yes. Okay, 19. Oh my gosh. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. I will just get some more dice, so 5 more dice. So it's 19 wins, got 19 dice here. I need to make a lot. I've got 9 wounds, so I need a lot of 5s. That's not going to do it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 dead, 12, 14. Yeah, he's in the ground.
The floaty bloat drone is going to put its 4 attacks into the bike.
Cool.
So we got 4 coming in, hitting on 3s. Fail 1.
Yep.
These are wounding on 3s because of the contagion range.
Reroll 1.
Reroll 1s because it's a plague weapon. So 2 at -2.
2 at -2. I've put all my dice away, give me 2 cents. 2 wounds, -2 AP with your probes. That's going to be 4 up pinball, 1 damage each. I'm going to have to command point it. Do I even want to command point it?
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? Because I can only do 1 damage on you. And I think you'll probably nobble me back in my own turn. Because I'll never take you, even if I had 2 rounds of combat, I don't think I'd take you. Nah, I'll keep the command point. I think I might need it for later. I'm going to do a hypothetical though. Yeah, maybe not then. So, I did keep the command point, but he is dead.
Well, my turn too went swimmingly, shall we say.
Yeah.
There's no more bikes left, there's no shield captain left, and yeah, I lost, didn't lose anything in combat. Yeah, it went really well. There's not much else to say. Turn 2 for the Custodes is going to be interesting, but hopefully I can hold my ground and carry on doing what I'm doing.
Custodes turn 2 now, and oh boy did that go badly. Losing the bikes is always a pain. I know there's a lot of attention that comes their way, but man, they did not survive that. Mortarion just coming in and absolutely smashing one of my shield captains. A part of me was like, I'm going to try to ignore him, but I think I've done an absolute shoddy job of that. But even then, I don't think Mortarion was the one that really brought them down. A lot of superior firepower really did hamper them a lot. I'm almost out of command points as well. I have a lot of stuff coming in from reserve. I just don't know how I'm going to play it. I really don't know. Part of me is like, alright, this ain't going well, let's be aggressive and maybe just go for like some victory points and stuff. I don't know. I've got to be very, very careful. We'll find out as we look at my secondary missions. Drawing my new cards, I have Blood and Guts. I've got 1 point on it. New one is Hold the Line. That would have been handy maybe a little bit earlier. So a secondary mission is achieved at the end of your opponent's next turn, at the end of the battle. If there are no enemy units, excluding aircraft units within range of your deployment zone. Oh, Morty, I think you're just going to sail on in, no matter where I put stuff, to deny me that one, so I don't like it. No retreat, no surrender. This is a no unit from your army failed a morale test, no unit from your army fell back, and no unit from your army started a move away from an objective that I scored. So I'm essentially going to achieve that. I don't see me failing any morale or stuff. Yeah, the end of my opponent's phase. Does that mean I have to actually survive that one as well? I think it's possible, yeah. As long as your army starting normal move or advanced move within range objective is at the start of your turn. Okay. I like them. Do I want to? I mean, I'm out of command points, there's nothing I can do about it. I don't like Hold the Line, and this one's okay, and I think I need to be aggressive in combat to do some damage here. Finish the movement for the Custodes, so all my drops are in. We're going big money in this one. Let's start with this corner. Everyone fell back. We're not making any obvious targets for Mortarion, though I do feel mortars and everything are a bit of a threat. These guys moved on forward, so they can go Demon Prince hunting, but you know what to go along with them. I have a bunch of other stuff here. These guys have moved on to these objective. This is a 2-man squads. They will debate moving towards the Demon Prince, but I don't feel it, but I've also got support on the objective. Trajan and the Shields Captain, both in with a chance to charge Demon Prince. I know that's basically attracting Mortarion this way, but it pulls them off an objective. It's a big target's going on there, and it might hurt the Demon Prince. Trajan being the big money hitter on that one, I hope. We then have my Achilles Dreadnought and one of my Terminators, Hilarious Terminators. They're going to go for this Hellbrute, knock it into another Sentry. I absolutely love the Hilarious Dreadnoughts. Or Achilles, I think that's the name for them. I might get that totally wrong. And then I've also got these other 2 Terminators on this side, and they are single unit ones, so they can threaten some of these Plague Marines. I think that's everything for me. A lot of this is going to be decided with charges, and I'm Dread Host, so that gives me rerolls. But yeah, let's do a little bit of shooting. Sagittarium Guard, gonna fire, right. I don't care about this side of the board. I've kind of resigned to it being a lost cause. So they can hit, and they're going to go for the Mythic Bloat Drones?
Mythic Plate Haulers.
Yeah, we'll go for them, because I don't know if I've got much else. So it's going to be 9 shots from them, hitting on 2s. Don't think you've got any minuses except in melee.
Yeah.
So 2s, no rerolls, that's 3 1s. One of them is not accurate. And then I think it's going to be 5 Swinger.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's strength 5. Oh my word, 1 wounds. Minus, I think it's -2.
So 5 up. No.
Nah, so I think it's going to be 1 damage because your Death Guard.
Yeah.
Going to go with these guards into the Demon Prince. Essentially at this range everything's the same. So it's going to be 6 shots, hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding you on 5s. For nothing. Going to go with this unit next, again onto Demon Prince. That is going to be 4 shots, 2 from the Sense Blade, 1 from the Guardian, 2 from the Guardian Spear because you're on rapid fire range. Hitting on Trajan is nearby, so that is going to be hitting on 2s and re-rolling 1s to wound. So 2 hit, re-roll 1s. Go you Trajan. Not so much. Wounding you on 5s, re-roll 1s because Trajan's nearby. Re-roll those 1s. Oh. And then the 2-man squad of axes are going to do the exact same thing onto Demon Prince, still within range of Trajan. So 4 attacks and on 2s, reroll 1s. Wounding on 5s, reroll 1s. Have 1 wound. I think it's minus 1 AP, 2 damage.
4 up save.
Nailed it. My Hilarious Terminator. I know that's not the model for the Terminator, but it's a forge-rolled one and it's really, really cool. I always use that as a Terminator one because it's awesome. Going to do the same thing with the axe, straight into Demon Prince. 2 attacks, hit on 2s. Wounding on 5s, not re-rolling because got 1 wound because he's not a core unit. Yep, this is minus 1 damage. Oh, have a wound.
Have a wound.
Would have been 2, but Death Guard. Trajan's Watcher's Axe is doing the exact same thing, so 2s, no rerolls. I don't think, in fact, he does get rerolls, but I think it might be melee, so give me a second. Yes, he does get to reroll because of his warlord trait. That's Peerless Warrior. Hits, so that is 2 hits. Wounding on 5s, yes. Strength 5, no. We'll do this Terminator into the Hellbrute. Just get out of the way. It's going to be 2s. 2 hit. Wounding you on 5s. 1 wounds. Minus 1. 2 damage. Oh wait. Have a wound on the Hellbrute. And the Dreadnought, we're going to put everything into the Hellbrute. Now I do need to finish in combat, but I'm confident my shooting alone won't kill you because you're minus 1 damage and stuff. So the Dread Spear is going to be the Heavy 2 variant, which usually damage 3, but not today. It's going to be 2 to hit you. Definitely not. You'll be within 6 inches there, won't you?
Yeah.
Is he a core though? That is the question. He is core indeed. So I'm going to get that reroll 1. Nailed it. Don't think he's going to be within 6 inches of Trajan. That one's probably a little bit far, but he'll be within 6 of that Shield Captain. Strength 8, so it's going to be 3s to wound you. So that's going to be 2 wounds at minus 2.
You got 5 ups.
Nope,
There.
so it's going to be 4 damage.
Cool.
And then I have the Lastrum Bolters, which is going to be Rapid-Fire 2, and he's got 2 of them, so it's going to be 8 shots. 2, 4, 6, 8. No way, if this kills him, I've made a very tactical mistake. It's going to be 2s, reroll 1s. So reroll 1s. Cool. It's going to be 5s to wound you. Strength 5, toughness 7, I assume.
Yes.
So, 3 wounds. That was actually really good. I actually don't want you to fail all these. It's only minus 1.
Okay.
So it's going to be 4 up saves.
4 up saves.
So please pass at least 1. There we go. Woo. So down to 2.
Down to 2 wins.
Going to go with these Terminators over on this side. I forgot the ballista grenade launchers from these bad boys over here. But Ross is going to be kind and let me put them back into the Terminator, the Demon Prince later on. But I mean, it's a little bit of damage. But cheers, man. Right, but I don't want to damage these Plague Marines, I want to charge them. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put the axes and everything into this Blight Hauler. Nope, Crawler.
Crawler.
I'm not within rapid fire range, so it's not going to be the Xenon axes are just going to be 1 shot a piece. So we'll do the axes first. First one, because there's 2 different units, hits. Wounds on a 6. Nope. Next one, hits on 2s. Wounds on a 6. That does wound. Minus 1, so that's going to bring 4 up.
4 up, yeah.
Your hunky dory, then I think they're D3 shots per ballistas. Yep, 18 inches, so we'll do that into the back of it. For 2 shots, hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s, strength 5. Yep. Yeah, minus 3, so it's going to be your 5 up demon, I believe.
5 up demon. Nice.
Nailed it. And then 3 shots, hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s. Nope. So was that just one wound on the crawler? Was it any wounds? No, you saved them all.
Yep.
So Rosalind has been very kind, letting me put in these ballista launchers. I don't know what he's planning. He's saying, you know, I'm planning to put like charges into him and bring him to another century, and he's like, nah man, like he wants me in combat. I don't understand, but either way, I don't actually want to fire this, but I would have done it either way. So D3 shots for 1, so that's fine. Hitting you on 2s, I'm going to not be in reroll range. Wounding you on 5s, nope, so that one doesn't matter. Demon Prince with these ones would have been 2d3, which is 6 shots, nice. And then it's going to be 2 set you, reroll 1s, reroll 1, cool. Wounding you on 5s, round 5, for 3 wounds on Demon Prince, minus 3 AP. I knew these were better than I thought they were. I keep forgetting that they're grenade launchers.
5 ups.
5 ups. So that is 2 wounds on the Demon Prince.
Go. Down to 5.
Charging time, Cosm Dreadhost. Everything is rerolling, which is delightful. So these guards into Demon Prince. I feel this is like not the best move in the world, but I'm going to enjoy it. 7-inch charge. Have another go. Yes. Although I really wish I kept that 10 for the next stuff that's going on. Right. Trajan next, into Demon Prince. Again, 9-inch charge, but I'm re-rolling because he does benefit from shield hosts. 9-inch charge. 9-inch charge. Oh, Trajan will not be getting in. Terminator guy. He's in. Oh, that was the other way round. Really didn't want that one. And we have my Dreadnought here, who is going to charge in. Is going to need 9-inch, but I do get +1 to charge rolls and re-rolling. It's going to be 8 inches.
I am going to Overwatch.
You're going to Overwatch?
Yeah,
okay,
Overwatch,
so you're down 1 command point.
I am. Number of shots. Only getting 1. Does it hit on a 6? It does not.
No. It's going to be 8-inch charge for this one, because I do get +1. Re-rolling. No! That is not good. I'm going to shove him in there.
Got in on the first one.
No, I got a 6. Did I not get a 6 and a 1?
6 and a 1, +1. Just 8. I need. Oh no, you need 9. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I needed let me just think about it. No, we needed 8 on the dice for the Dreadnought, and I got a 6 and a 1. Oh, like the big units aren't making it. That's not good. I'm going to put the Terminator in because it is only 2 wounds. You can maybe do it. Need 9. That is the exact top. Well, no, it's definitely what I needed. He's not going in. That's not looking good. Now these guys definitely need to make it in. Both are 9-inch charges, and both are. So that's essentially 4 charges to get into these Plague Marines. 4 charges. Surely I can do it. This shouldn't be a problem. First one is not in, but he gets rerolled because of Dread Host. He's not in at all. Second one. Oh my words! He is in! 9 inches, and you just need to be engagement range vertically 5 inches. Oh, I think that did not go my way. I kind of didn't want to do this, but I feel I'm going to have to actually declare a charge with these guys as well into the Demon Prince. 9 inches. Yeah, they get it. Oh, the units up. I didn't want to charge these at all. I want them to support this, but I think I just need weight. Oh no. Right, in they go. Starting off with combat, I'm going to go with the latest Terminators first because they're going to get most of my attacks. I'm going to put them into the Demon Prince. We're going to get 10 attacks because I get 4 base plus 1 due to being in Dictari. Reduces their damage down to 1, but you're doing that anyway. And then I've got the Miscordias as well. So 10 attacks, 10 on 2s. Oh, and I get reroll 1s because there's a shield captain nearby. Excellent. Also went with these guys first because you're probably going to intervene with 2 command points to attack. We'll find out if you're alive though. I'm being optimistic. What's your toughness?
7.
7. So I am strength 8. So it's going to be 3s to wounds. They're not within range of Trajan for the reroll 1. So 3s to wounds. Oh, that failed me just when I didn't need it to. That's going to be 4 wounds for you, my buddy. Minus I think it's going to be -3. I think it's -2 normally, or maybe -3 normally, but then +1 AP. It's going to be demon save.
Demon save. Fail 3.
Fail 3, so that's you down to 2 wounds.
Yes.
So Miscordia might finish you. 2s, reroll 1s. Okay. And then it's going to be 5s to wound you. No rerolls. 1 wound, so I can't finish you. -2 AP. It's going to be -3 AP.
Yep.
So you're down to 1 wound remaining. Do you want to intervene with him? Otherwise, I'm going to pretty much put him into another.
I may as well intervene with him.
I probably would too.
So I'm interrupting, and I'm going to have my Demon Prince attack the guard.
Yep.
Get 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. 4 hits.
Remember when you could reroll your own stuff? Magical times. Wounding on 2s because you're going to reduce my toughness down to 4.
Okay.
And with your sword you are all wounds.
All wounds. -3, 3 damage apiece.
Right, -3. So even my 1-up save, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So it doesn't really matter. So the first one's going to be on that guy now. So there's 3 of them, wasn't it? 3 wounds.
4.
4 wounds. It's going to be 4-up saves, and they die for each one that fails. So 2 pass and 2 fail, that'll be the shield because he was already wounded, and 1 of the spears. So this spear holding guard didn't like what he saw. He's going to try and get vengeance for these brothers. It's going to be 3 attacks plus 1 because I am the Dakatari, reducing my damage down to 1 but getting extra attacks. So it's 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Reroll 1s because the shield captain is nearby. Nice. Wounding you on 3s because I am strength 7 with spear. It's going to be 3 to wounds. Ooh, 2 wounds.
2 5-ups coming around.
Yep, fail 1.
I feel both.
There we go. So that will kill the Demon Prince, which I'm happy with.
Indeed.
And then we're doing our Terminator down there against these Blade Marines. Again, I'm going to go into Decatari, reduce me down to damage 1 because you do that already. And it's going to be 5 attacks for this dude. So 5 attacks, hit on 2s, no rerolls. Wounding you on 3s because I'm strength 8, your stuff is 5. No rerolls. 3 wounds, minus lots. I think it's minus. I'm going to just double check. I think it's -4. Had a check. No, the axes are -2, but because of Dread Host, they'll be -3. So it's going to be 6-up saves on the Plague Marines. And that'll be 1 down and 1 down of wounds.
Yep.
I'll do Miscordia. So Miscordia is 2 to hit. Nailed it. 4s to wounds because I'm strength 5. Your tough is 5. That does not wound.
So my attack's back. I get 9 attacks coming in from the boys upstairs.
Okay.
3s.
Wounding on 5s?
Wounding on 5s. For 2 wounds, -1.
-1 is going to be 3-up save. Oh, he's down to 2 wounds. And that is it for the Custodes turn 2. Actually really bad. So I should have said I scored 8 victory points for controlling 1 and 2 objectives. I didn't control more than Ross. And that was about it. I didn't kill more than 2 units of Blood and Guts, and the reason why is that my key units really failed me there. Trajan not getting into combat, and the Dreadnought really not getting into combat is quite scary. I think that's meant I am going to probably suffer for that one a wee bit as well. I've got a few points, but again, Mortarion can flow about. He can deny me essentially if I hold the line, if he floats into there. I think he's the main guy that can sort of do that. And there's a lot to tell in terms of like Ross's turn, what he's going to do. A very devastating turn here because I've left myself quite open. Could be dangerous. Now in terms of points though, I believe at the moment it is 13 to myself and 12 to Ross as we go into Deathguard's turn 3.
Well, I'm a lucky ducky. He failed a lot of charges there, and what did get in was quite potent. So I'm glad the rest of it didn't get in.
I did get a Demon Prince.
You did get my Demon Prince. Malthus fell, but yeah, I'm still very positive about where this is going. Hopefully, this turn will swing it vastly in my favour. I've got a lot of choices what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to try and go and deny hold the line. I probably won't. I'll probably fly Mortarion over and have some fights with Terminators.
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive, you know, try and wipe you. You know, we'll see how it goes.
And for my Martial Katas, I'm going to change them. It means in turn 5 there's none that's going to happen. But what I'm going to do is I am going to go with, stance 1. This unit can perform an action in the turn in which you advance or fall back. Just in case you need to perform any actions, I can fall back if I need to from any units, because there might be one or two I might want to fall back from and commit myself to different actions, so we'll go with that.
So to recap what we've got the Plague Burst Crawlers moved up, so we get shots over here.
Yep.
Our Mephitic Blight Hauler group have moved over, so they can shoot over here too.
It's almost like you want
And
this.
screen the Hellbrute a little bit.
Yep.
Plague Burst Crawlers moved up to get shots in here. The floated bloat drone has stayed on the objective.
Yep.
The other Plague Burst Crawlers moved up. Morty's come over for engagement over here. Yeah. So starting with the Psychic phase, we're starting with Morty. We're finishing with Morty as well, because there's only one Psychic now. So we're going to go Smite into this little chappy here.
Yep.
4. So 9. So
D3.
D3. 4, 3.
3. I need to make 3 6s or he's dead. Sorry, 1 6. I do, so he's down to 1 wound remaining.
And the second psychic power coming in is Curse of the Leper onto the Luris Custodians. There.
So that is 7 of them, 7 dice. You need to get 6. No, you need to get a bump.
You need to have your toughness.
So I'm toughness 4 because I'm in contagion range.
Yeah.
So 5 and 6s.
Ooh,
3. Cool. 6 up ignores. They are 4 wounds though. Cool. So one of them is down to 1 wound as well.
My Mephitic Blight Haulers are going to fire everything they've got into this chap here.
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
Words.
So
Okay.
we start with the Meltas.
Yep.
On 3s. So 4 go through.
Yep.
These are strength 8s.
Yeah, I believe I'm toughness 7. No, I'm toughness 8. So yep, 3s.
3s.
Do you want to command point that one?
I may as well.
I feel you should. 4.
4 minus 4, so you're invul.
So it's going to be 5 up invul. How much damage do you do each?
It's d6 plus 2 in metal range.
I'm going to be -1. You've got missiles coming in as well. I've got to really just give up on him. I think you're going to absolutely roast him. So you're going to get 3, so you're going to be d6 plus 2. And this is 3.
3d6 plus 2. Well,
Right, yeah.
3d6 plus 6.
-1 off each of these I think is going to go, but then you had the missiles as well. So that's another 2, 4, 5.
Plus d6 plus 2. So
D6, oh my goodness.
So that's 6, 12.
He's gone! Does he explode? I think it might be on a 5. It's not on a 3. So he is gone, baby!
Mortarion's going to fire a lantern into that last remaining guard man there.
Yep. 2s, reroll because he was the only eligible target for the
So
thing. Yep.
hits.
3s to win, strength 8.
Yes.
Don't think it's a plague weapon. I don't think
not a
it's
plague weapon.
It's not a plague weapon.
My Hellbrute is going to fire up into these guards. He is going to pop the Fire Frenzy stratagem for 1 CP.
Cool.
So we're going D3 shots.
Nice and high. That's not
That's
nice and high. 2s to hit.
2s to hit. Hits.
2s to wins.
2s to wounds.
There we go.
-3.
-3, shields there, but -3 still brings me to 4 up invul. Nailed it.
Plague Burst number 1 is going to fire its Entropy Cannon and Mortar into the Luris Custodian.
Yep.
And its Heavy Slugger over into the last remaining Custody guard over there.
Okay.
So we're going to do the Slugger first.
So it's going to be 3s.
3s. No hit.
Yep. Strength.
Strength 5.
4s to wins.
4s to wounds. For 1 wounds.
1 wounds. -1.
Yep.
3 up save. Nailed it.
Entropy Cannons.
Yep.
To this chap. On 3s again. Fails 1.
Yep.
Wounds 1.
Wins. 4 up to invul. Fine.
Passes it.
Mortar.
Mortar. For 3 shots. 3s. Ugh. Fails to win.
Fails to win, yep.
Plague Burst number 2 is going to put its mortar and entry cannons into Adeptus Custodians and its heavy slugger into the guard.
Okay.
So the slugger on 3s.
Ooh.
And fails to wound.
Nope, none of that.
So entry cannons.
Yep.
On 3s.
With it. No, it'll be 3 to wins.
3s to wound.
3 roll ones.
Yeah.
Ooh, plague weapons.
Thank goodness.
No, my dude.
1s and a 2s.
Oh no. And the mortar.
For 5 shots.
Cool, that's your 5 used up. It's going to be all 1s and 2s again. Yeah, okay. 3 wins.
3s to wins.
Yep.
So 3 wins.
3 wins.
-2.
-2, 4 up invulns. So 1 goes through, that'll just kill that last guy?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Plague Burst number 3, it's going to fire what it can, which is a slugger and mortar into this last remaining guard to try and get rid of him.
Go for it.
He's been rather resilient thus far. On 3s.
5s?
Strength 5, toughness 5,
Yeah.
so 4s.
4s.
For 1.
For 1,
Minus
-1.
one.
3 up save. It's fine.
And the mortar, 4 number of shots. 6 of.
That's what we're looking for.
That's what we
See if I
wanted.
didn't pass that 6 up, like, ignore the smite. He's
Yeah.
just been a pain in your...
He is.
3 step.
3 step.
There
5
we go,
hits.
bit nicer. 3 swing, 3 rolling.
Rerolling once. Reroll that 1. For 5 at -2.
5 from S2, it's 4 up. Watch him make them all. He's trolling. Oh, I'm so tempted to command point that. I'm going to command point that just out of sheer spite. Hey! Trajan allows me to refund that command point on a 5. Nope.
To the charge phase, we got Morty coming in, charging the Ulrus and the guards.
Cool.
Needing a 6.
Needing a 6. Oh, he wants it. Get him in.
So, raw.
Cool.
And the next charge will be the Malefic Blight Haulers coming in against this Adeptus Custodian.
Okay, it's a 6-inch charge.
They
Right.
fail it.
Do you want to command reroll? You're not that bothered.
I'll command reroll and see if I get
Yeah. Oh, they'll
it.
have
Yeah.
it.
Start of the fight phase, we're going to have these guys go in all their attacks into this Custodian. So it's 12 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Cool. What strength? Then there must be strength 6.
Strength 6, yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be 3 swings. I'm going to assume because they've got the probe, so I'm going to strength 6. Plague. Reroll them ones.
Roll them ones.
Cool. Ooh, so that's 3, 6, 7?
7, yes.
3. What's the AP?
I think it's -2 Gnashing Maws.
Just going to have a wee check. 7 wounds going through, -2 brings me to 4 up invul, and yep. So, did I lose any wounds previously? 3 wounds going through, he is down to 1 wound remaining.
Mortarion coming in. I'm going to do the big attacks. I'm going to
Yep.
split it. 3 into this guy, 4 into this guy. So the 3 into the guard, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Apparently that wanted to be a win.
Oh, 2's to wound, rerollable.
2's the wind, rerollable.
Oh! Right. 4 up invul.
4 up invul.
I've got 1 command point left. I'm really tempted to... Yes! Like, your reaction sold me on it. Last command point. Yeah! Trajan, do you refund it? No. So I'm all out of command points, but he's still alive!
Most annoying guard in the universe.
He is the most annoying guard in the universe. Reroll. Yep. 2's to wins.
2's the winds, rerolling.
There we go. 4 of them.
4 of them, yep.
4 up invuls. Oh yeah, it's only 1 left, so I've got... Go on. Gonna go with my guard here. 4 attacks into these bad boys. 4 attacks hitting on 2s, not within Trajan range. So 3 hit. Wounding you on 3s because I'm strength 8. For 2 wounds, -3, because it's usually -2, but an extra 1.
Demon save. That's cocked.
That's cocked. Have 1 wound. Miscordia next. 2s. You're going to be tough 6, aren't you?
Yes.
5s. Even tough 7. Hey, you've got a wound.
You got one?
-2 AP. Nope. And the most annoying guardsman in the world is going to get 3 attacks. There we go. Wounding you on strength 7. It's going to be 5s. 1 wound. Minus, I think, it's going to be demon save.
Demon save.
Yes, have a wound Mortarion. Ignoring 5s.
Shrug on a 5. Ace shrugs on a 5.
That would have been fun. I'm going to do Miscordia. 2s. Yep. Wounding you on definitely 5s. Have a wound. -2 AP due to being within. That's a wound. Ignoring 5.
Ignore
Oh man. Over in this protracted combat, I will get to go first. So let's go with our axe. No, let's go with the Miscordia because it's 1 damage. In fact, everything's 1 damage because you're damn damage 1 stuff. It's going to be 2 to hit you. Okay. And the axes are strength 8, so that's going to be 3s to wound you. 2 wounds, minus lots, -3, so 6 up.
6 up, yes. Save neither.
So that's 2 wounds, cool. I'll do the Miscordia next. 1, wounding on 4s. No.
My attack's back. We've got 7 coming back in. Hitting on 3s. Ugh. Only 2 getting through. Wounding on 5s. 2 wounds at -1.
2 wounds at -1. That's going to be 3 up save. Oh, we're fine.
So my turn 3 went swimmingly. I got a lot of good combat. Got stuff off the board, killed the big dreadnought. I managed to score all my objectives. I got blood and guts, bring it down, and no retreat, no surrender. Managed to get all my primaries as well. Got 24 victory points in 1 turn. I don't think it could have gone any better.
I mean, I can think of one way it could have gone a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, if Mr. Happy Guardman would go away, it would be super sweet, but he doesn't want to. You know, if he survives, name him, make him a shield captain, that'll be fine, you know. But we'll need to see what happens in your turn 3. I think you're out for blood, yes?
Yes, absolutely. On to Custodes, turn 3. Now that was a devastating turn from Ross, scoring 24 points in all. He'll be able to redraw his cards, got the primaries, and it really puts me in a bit of a bad spot here. What I maybe should have done in my turn is I could have used the Radiant Mantle from my shield captain here and moved him onto those Plague Marines. That would have been a really good call, I feel, but on the crux of things, I have completely lost board control. Custodes are not fast without their bikes, they're just walking on foot. I have a nice wee contingent in this bit here, and they're going to sit and do their stuff. But then everything else kind of has Mortarion facing in the barrels. I don't know if this is the wisest move, but you know, pardon me, but you know, I think I've lost that middle section as well. I think I'm just going to charge Mortarion. I think people are like, no, you can still do well, Ross. But I don't think I can, but I can hurt Mortarion, and I'm going to do it. This is the first time I've actually fought Mortarion. I usually play as him, and I don't usually kill Primarchs. I only killed Magnus once in 6 years, or whatever it is we've been doing this channel for. So let's see, for my first time fighting Mortarion, I'm not convinced if I can take him. Finished my movement phase, and we've just moved forward. So we've got a Custodian Guard, they've moved forward, Trajan's moving forward. I could move him like an inch forward, he's going to be within 2 inch charge. He's got no hope, so he's going to stay there. And our Terminator on this side has moved up to try and help. And then my contingent way over here, they've moved forward. I wanted to fire Mortarion, but that's not allowed because I also don't want him to fall back. So they'll probably just fire at, I don't know, Playburst Crawler, Photoblow Drone, whatever I fancy. The Sagittarium Guard, I'm just going to put them into the Playburst Crawler because why not? It's going to be 9 shots, hitting on 2s, no rerolls, wounding you on 5s because they're basically heavy bolters. Ooh, 3 wounds. minus 1 AP, 2 damage, but you reduce it down to 1.
One goes through.
One goes through, 1 wound in the Plagueburst Crawler. Not much shooting I can do here. We'll start with this spear. We'll just put 1 shot into this Plagueburst Crawler because I can't really see the Dreadnought, unfortunately. It's going to hit, it's going to wound you on 5s, reroll 1s because of Trajan. Nope. Trajan can't see that Dreadnought either, so it's going to be into the Plagueburst Crawler, 2s, and then it's going to be 5s, 1 wound. Minus quite a few AP, I'll try and remember it once you roll.
5 up demon save.
You get 1 here, oh yeah, definitely not a save, so 1 wound in the Plagueburst Crawler there too. Shield Captain with his axe against the Plagueburst Crawler. It's going to be 2-step, no rerolls, both hit. It's actually going to be with his one, 6s because your toughness 8. Nope, not for him. And that single guard over there can fire at the Dreadnought, can't kill it because you're minus 1 damage. It's going to be 2-step. And then it's going to be 5 wounds. No. Charging everything into Mortarion. We'll start with the Shield Captain, needs double 1s. He's having it. Trajan, probably about a 4. That's definitely going to make it this time, Trajan. Good work. Custodians on this side. I'm assuming you can't overwatch because you can't a lantern. But basically, they're all having Mortarion. Custodian, Alarius Terminator on the side, going to charge into the Plague Marines. Again, it's going to be a short one. Yeah, that'll get me in. Going to start the fight phase by going with Trajan, who's got his 6 attacks. Fortune's reduced down to 2 damage, but he can do damage. It's going to be 2-step reroll 1s because of his Warlord trait. Lovely. And then it's going to be, he has strength 10, so it's going to be 3 wound you, not rerolling. For 4 wounds, minus 4 AP due to Dreadhost. Invul. Fill them all, please. That's not what I was looking for. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Yeah.
Cool. I'll do Miscordia next. 1
shrugs.
attack.
Shrugs.
Oh yeah, shrugs.
Still 2 wounds.
I got 2 wounds. Do them Scordia 2s, reroll 1s because of his Warlord trait. Gonna be 5s. No.
I'm going to interrupt, and Mortarion, tactically I should probably try and finish off the other guys, but no, I'm going to put all 7 attacks into Trajan Valoris.
Okay, 7 attacks into him. I mean, you choose yourself, so your 2s rerolling 1s,
Yep.
and then your 2s again rerolling 1s.
Yeah. So reroll those 1s, thankfully. So 6 attacks coming in, 6 wounds coming in, 2s rerolling.
Did you roll double 1?
I did roll 2 ones. It happens.
And,
So that's 6 coming in.
6 coming in. Cool. I have a 4 up invul. So 2, 3, 4. Right. 4 up. That is a disaster. I can use the Moment Shackle
It's
too.
not going to make a difference.
So Moment Shackle, 1 of them. How much like
D3 plus 3.
D3 plus 3, so you've got 5 of them. I do have 5 shrugs, but that's not going to help me here. So 5 dice to work out damage.
Minimum 15
Oh,
thus far.
yeah. Oh, so that's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. So are you looking at 29 damage?
Yes.
I'll try and ignore that.
Okay.
Okay, Trajan, 29, 5 ups to make. I have Moment Shackle to reduce one of them to like 0 from the ones he rolled, and he still has 29 because I reduced one of his 6 wounds, just got rid of it. Right, bye Trajan. Bye. Oh, that was still. Yeah, that was still bad. Yeah, he's toast. Gonna go with these bad boys next. 3 with spears and 3 with the sword. So 3 with spears is gonna be 2 stay, yeah. Rerolling because I still have at least a shield captain remaining. Hey, they all hit. Wounding you on with the spear is still going to be 5s. Would have been rerolling 1s. No, but 2 wounds. Minus with the spears. Minus 4. Oh, that's demon save. And it's going to be 1 damage.
Shrug.
Oh, shrugged it. We'll do the Sentinel Blade onto him next. It's going to be it's going to be 3 attacks. Him on 2s. Wounding you on 5s of bleed. I believe it's going to be strength 6. That's not it, if Trajan was still here. And then the Muscordias, 2 attacks, 1 from each, reroll the 1 because of the shield captain. Wounding on 5s, have a wound, -3. Or don't have a wound, whatever you prefer. Shield captain next, Malarius Terminator armor, 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Does not get his own rerolls. Ooh. Wounding you on, I think it's going to be 4s. That's not 4s. 1 wounds. Saves.
How much damage?
No, 4 up.
Oh, 4 up, yep.
And 2 up. Muscordia, 2 up. 5 up. No. The charging Hilarious Terminator on that side is going to get 4 attacks in. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. Because the Death Guard. 2 wounds. Minus, I think it was -3 we said, -2 +1 because of Dread Hosts. So that's 2 wounds.
So, kill them. Plague Marines coming in against the Illyris Terminators. 5 attacks coming in on 3s.
I presume it's against the one that's at 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wounding on 5s.
For 1.
Reroll 1s, are you plague weapon?
Oh, it's a plague weapon, yeah. For 2 at -1.
See if I fail this. I don't have any command points left, so it's going to be 3 up saves. Oh my! He's gone. He can't fight back. This Terminator next. Onto these bad boys. 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Ooh. Wounding you on 3s. Because I'm strength 8. So 2 wounds. Minus lots. -3.
Demon Sabs. Fail both.
So it's going to be 1 wound each, so you're down to 4. Muscordia, 2, and then 5. Nope.
The Mephitic Blight Haulers having their hits back on this Adeptus Custodian on 3s. And then 6 versus
Toughness 5.
So 3s again.
Plague.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so 1's rerollable. No, you need them. How many is that? 3, 6, 7, 8?
8, yeah.
I'll just get these dice.
-2.
A -2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 ups. He's toast. And finally, the trolling Custodian Guard. He's going to try and do some damage onto Trajan. 3 attacks in on 2s. Onto Trajan, that would be possible because he's his own guy and he's dead. 3 hits, wounding you on 5s. For 1 wounds.
Failed.
5 up the door.
Shrug.
Yes, take a wound from him. And Muscordia hits, 5s to wounds. No. And that is it for Custodes turn 3, and let's face it, it wasn't good. I lost more models my own turn than my opponent, which is a surefire way to say things are not good at all. Did score, hold the line, because Ross didn't come to my line at all, but I did abandon points. That's not going to give me the no retreat, no surrender one. Bringing the victory points, I believe 36 at the moment to Ross, like not me Ross, and to myself 20. On that note, Ross, I am going to concede. Good game.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's I just, when it comes down to it, losing Trajan, I kind of went Hail Mary there, even though I knew it was a little bit of a long shot. But you just have so much more board control than me. You could have kept pushing me to one side. It wouldn't have been worth it. Yep, it's a good game. Let's talk about how it went. Well, that was an interesting one to say the least. Now, one thing to say about Custodes is that, see when you get damage 1, like reduction as an army wide, I did that once at Stampede Crusher, you think I would have learned my lesson. But no, one thing I should have mentioned, the reason why I'm really playing Custodes is that how we know each other is Ross originally was looking to part with Custodes, and we took him off his hands, and now he started up his own channel. Now that's the reason why I play Custodes. Yep. But never doing that against Death Guard. Lesson absolutely learned. It means just in combat, it's 50% of your damage is pretty much mitigated when you don't have... Custodes have access to quite a lot of attacks, maybe not as many as some people would like, but they've got great accuracy, great strength. But when the final damage is reduced by half,
Yeah.
It really begins
It's
to show.
tough. Basically the ability they've got to like half like their damage and get an extra attack.
Yeah.
It works out. It's
Can only
pretty
do it
good.
once.
You can only do it once. Yeah, but yeah, it's the.
There's other ones. There is loads of abilities in there, but it's a huge reduction,
huge.
and that kind of hurt me a wee bit on that side. I'd probably say in terms of Custodes, I liked my drop that came down. Just the wrong units went in the wrong direction,
The failures of charges really kind of hurt you.
Yeah.
Really hurt you.
And I really didn't know what to do about Mortarion. I thought about leaving him alone. Then I sort of was like, but I have salvo launchers. I could do it. And then I didn't.
Nope.
And when you have a Primarch in the centre of the field just going for different areas,
Yeah.
I couldn't think of what to do.
Especially Morty. Morty's just insanely good for what he does. It's the 4-up involved, the shrug, you know, it's just nuts.
Yeah. He's a very good one. I really don't rate Magnus at the moment. I've had a few times not so good Mortarion. He just keeps on tanking, keeps on going. I did love that one Custodian Guard who sort of held you back. He passed that. You did 3 mortal wounds on him. He just survived.
The Troll Master General, yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty good. And then maybe my Bloodlust got me at the end there. And yeah, let's not mention that. So if you'd just like to let us know a wee bit, what's your channel called again?
Yeah, it's Wardrum Batreps. If you guys look in the link, there'll be links below to the channel. If you guys could go check us out, maybe give us a sub, it would be awesome. Thank you very much.
And there you go. Thanks again for watching. Please comment, share, like and subscribe. Check us out on our social medias where we put up projects that we're working on. And we'll see you in our Tabletop Assault Battle Report.